Welcome back to Creep World 3 Arc Eternal, ShadeOfDead style. I am ShadeOfDead, and we are now, we finished the main storyline. Saw all three different endings for the main storyline. A lot of people have been talking about what their favorite is, which one they like. I kind of personally like the concept of the one where, well, I mean, I like the one where Abraxas and his daughter both win, but after the Nexus has been created. That's my personal favorite. I don't know. That it's one of those things that, you know, what is the canonical ending? I appreciate multiple endings to a game, personally. It's always been one of the things that I felt that, well, like Fallout 2 and Fallout 1 both did really well with what people called the slideshow or whatever. You know, it wasn't just here are your three paths. It wasn't a Mass Effect ending. You pick one of these three. They're all basically the same, but just slightly different. It was, you know, at the end of Fallout, it gives you a slideshow showing all the places that you had been to, all the places you had interacted with, and what effect you had upon those particular places. I always like that. That to me is like the pinnacle of the multiple ending type endings that a video game can have. The ones where you really feel like you have an agency in the world. And I don't know why I'm saying all this, but other than the fact that I guess I'm just trying to say I appreciate it when a game has multiple endings to it. But there's a lot left. I mean, there's a Prospector Zone, there's Tormented Space. I have never tried to clear all these. I don't know if anybody ever has. Somebody commented that some of these worlds are like almost impossible to do. So, I mean, these are, if you consider yourself a really good Creeper World 3 player, this is where you can test yourself, although there are plenty of those in Colonial Space. Now, I think what I'm going to do for episodes today is we're going to take a look at some of the stuff in the Alpha Sector. I just kind of want to continue to showcase a little bit about what's in this game, just to show you guys what is possible in this game. So let's go to the Alpha Sector first. Alright, we start here. We start in Virgil W. That's the name of the, well, he's the creator of Creeper World. And that's the name of the sector. And I've kind of been looking at some of these, remembering what they are. But this is the Alpha Sector. And as you can see, here's Virgil's. And then there's all these others named after the authors of who made them. And we can jump to any of them we want. There's no limit to which map you jump to or where you go. So, that being said, what I think I'm going to do, Dungeon Novice. I don't know why that says I've completed it, because I don't remember doing that. I didn't do it. But, or Mad Mags, or I don't know what is in Mad Mags. Oh, Mad Mag has Metroid in it. Ooh. Creeper Hollow, Metroid. This is actually a map that you get an achievement for beating. So there's all sorts of stuff, but I kind of want to show some of the interesting things that Virgil has done. I'm not going to complete this one, but this one, there's the map. It's just blackness, right? Well, what is this? Well, just restart. It's a puzzle. That's what it is. So we unpause, and you have a creeper node, and you have these orange totems. and you have to figure out how to destroy it. And I think you have to get all of these lit, and you can just kind of click around on it. You know, how do we do this? Well, it won't let me click on 3, right? So we take 2 off, we can get 3, now we can get 1, but we can't get 4, so we take 2 off, that doesn't work. Take 1 off, that doesn't work. So we take 2 and then 1 off, and now we can get 4. Now I can't get 5, I can't take 3 off, so 1 and 2, and then take what? 2 off, 3 off, nope, 1, 2, take 4 off, 2 off, 4. There is a code to this. I'll be honest with you, I don't know that I've ever beaten this. I probably did once upon a time. I don't remember how to do it, but this is a puzzle, basically, that was made using the Creeper Reverse Polish language, Kerpel, as most people called it, or at least as I always pronounced it. I guess it's hard to see how people pronounce things on a message board, but I always called it Kerpel. And then in Particle Fleet they have Purple, Particle Reverse Polish language. So, but this is just kind of showing you what you could do. I mean, they made a puzzle game out of this. Remember how, like, I don't know if some of you probably have never played it. A lot of you, I think, have, and that's Warcraft 3, and how they put out the different maps that you could play, and then you could do whatever you wanted, you know, in order to get further into the game. See, there you go. I got further. 2, 3. Oh. Up 2, 1, 3, 1. Now what do? We got to get 6. You know, it's like, what can you take off? Well, I can take off 2 and 1. So 2, 1. Up 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. 1, 2, 1, 4, 2. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta get the 4 off before I can unlock the next one. But it's a very different game. You know, so Warcraft 3 allowed you. They started making mods for it. First, people just made maps that you played on, and then, you know, of course, Dota was born from that. The whole Lords Management type games. I don't call them MOBAs, really. I don't like to call them MOBAs. I call them Lords Management games because that is a phrase that was created pretty much by a group of guys on a podcast called Idle Thumbs. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. I don't remember what the pattern was, but there's a very clear pattern on how to do all this. And now I've broken everything. I don't know what to do. So, there we go. We got them all lit. But you have to get all 8. And there's a very clear pattern. You can see the timer counts just to see how well you do. But there's all those things that were made in Warcraft 3. It was... I feel like it was a really big first step for a lot of people into modding. I think there was a lot of people that weren't knowledgeable of how to do mods and what mods were, and I will admit that up to that point, probably it was much more difficult to install and use a mod. Now, I'm not going to try to finish this. Why? I forget how it works, and it'll just take me forever of me clicking around and messing, because I'm trying to talk and puzzle this out, and I'm not going to be able to do both. There's Nakdar. This is, it's like NASCAR. Get it? NACDAR. See, here's the lane that you get into, and this is, you know, you're basically, you're going to build in here, and then you've got to destroy everything, right? So, yeah. They're just, some of these are just maps, but some of them are much more than that. Like Brain is a completely different thing. I'm trying to remember what this one is. Is this another explore it with your robot thing? No, this is actually another map, but it's built. I think the idea was it's built like a dungeon, like a D&D dungeon crawl might be. You know, oh, you go right, left. Oh, you come to the corridor. You can go straight ahead, or, you know, whatever. You find treasure. You know, that kind of stuff. That's what this feels like to me. So, yeah. There's just all sorts of stuff here. There is a mission that I do actually want to play. And I better get to it, because I'm not really sure how long it'll take me. And that is here in Fishirk. I don't know how to pronounce it. Fishirk is the way I always pronounce it. And that's Solar System Shakeup. I just like the idea of this one. You've got your whole solar system here. You know, we start on the sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. You know, the asteroid belt, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus. And I guess that's Pluto. So, yeah, this is an actual map. It's just a normal map. I could spread these all out, but I think I'm just going to kind of do this number here. Like that. And we'll get started. Now, is this an easy map? I don't think so. I don't feel like it's an easy map. Some people will say it's easy, but I don't feel it's all that easy. I think it's fairly difficult to me, if I remember right. But it's kind of fun. This one's fun because you get to kind of figure out how you're going to go to all the different planets, and I really shouldn't overbuild like that in the beginning. This is build what we got, and you've got to like basically take back the solar system. You know, you've got to take back the solar system. You can see it's, you know, our digitalis is growing over here. Of course, we're going to get runners, and we've got a lot of work to do basically in order to get this completed. And I do kind of enjoy this one, so we're gonna kind of do this one. We'll get an ore mine, 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 an ore mine. We're gonna want relays. Let's just build like that, and then we know everything's connected. Then get built out this way. We've got to go land on this island. Now this one, I think we're gonna need some reactors, of course. Let's just get everything built. We're going to deactivate those for a second. Let's get our ore mines and everything built first. Let's get us some ore. Once those are done, then overbuild, of course. That's what I have done. We're going to want, of course, a forge. We'll put it here. Of course, we're going to have spores coming, so we're also going to want beams to defend. As we're getting them done. We're getting plenty of ore. You do get a lot of ore in this one. But these were all maps that were made when these are all maps that were made when this game was still in alpha, when they were still kind of contemplating how to make it all work. There's a lot of good maps in the alpha sector, and like I said, some of them are very difficult. Like I said, the Metroid map is one that you get a achievement for beating by Mad Mag. So there's a whole bunch of different stuff in there that we should really check out. But we're gonna do this one. This is cool with Saturn. It's got the anti-creeper coming out of here. It's got the normal creeper here. Now this will eventually get overrun, but however, comma, pause for effect. If we can get out there, get us a guppy out there, we could, in fact, have landed a one of these nodes there, and maybe I should have. I kind of forgot about this being the case. Seems like a bad idea now, but that's gonna take forever for that to get over there. But you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna move that over there. Let's get a collector set. So he's still technically connected. He's still collecting stuff. Alright, so we've got some things. We're building. We're still in the red, unfortunately. Let's go with some more reactors. And it's because we are powering up all of our all of these and getting power for the forge. So it's going to help us as we go through here. There's also an achievement for, like, there's a lot of achievements in Creeper World 3. A lot. I think I messed up. I think I better call you back, actually. This isn't, it probably would have been better if I had built one there, but I didn't, so yeah, I didn't. Or efficiency. Alright, let's get some weapons built. Let's get a sprayer. Or two. Let's get... We've got some defenses against the spores. I think this is the only spore. Yeah, it looks like that's the only spore launcher on the map. So yeah, let's get your energy added back into all this. Let's get more energy. It's kind of the struggle here. We have so little land to start with that we're going to need to really work at getting the energy. How thick is this? Pretty thick, but not too bad. Let's get some strafers built. Let's get about 3 of these built. Here they come. There's 4 of them. I might not have enough beam weapons. We got them. We did it. It worked out. Let's see how this does. I'm going to have to probably watch them and pull them back, but I think we certainly need to try. Or we certainly can try, I should say. There we go. Push them back, way back. There we go. Let's go with a relay. Yeah, we need the relay, like now-ish. Except it blew up. 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to start getting some anti-creeper out here so we can start spraying again. There we go. There we go. And now we've made it onto Mercury. Let's take it down. We've got these guys. They're getting done. And we just got to kind of go from area to area, to planet to planet. Let's go take Venus over. Of course, now we're getting all of this. I mean, we can show where the growth is going to go. It's going to surround Earth, but it's not going to come any further than that. That's fine. We're okay with that. Let's get some more reactors online. All systems nominal. We've got a guppy, and we should probably get some more in different kinds of weapons. One thing I would like is a mortar, and then we also want some of these. Alright, we got hit here by one of those. What I want to put here, though, is... yeah, that'll work for now. Let's put you there. May as well be using some of this ore that we're making. Start pumping it out. See what happens. I mean, it is certainly just kind of hammering that. So how do you connect to this one? Well, you're going to have to basically put a relay here, I think. I don't think my relay is going to reach that far. I don't think there's any chance in the world that I can get a relay to connect. But for the moment, let's just bombard Earth. Now we're going to make a bit of a mess. So let's go ahead and make sure that these stay up front a bit so that they can defend. And we'll put a beam here. Put a couple beams here. Alright. Well, these guys are doing a good job keeping this fairly cleaned off. Let's go ahead and... this is one of the reasons why I like this one, is because it feels like you've got to come up with the options of how to do what you're doing on each of these. So it's like each planet has its own struggles, its own problems, things that you have to take care of. There we go. Once we destroy this, then we don't have to worry about beams any longer. They're not important. Forge. Let's go for some move speed, fire rate, fire range, or efficiency. Let's build some bombers. What? Yes, that many. 6. 6 works good. 6 sounds really good, actually. Alright, we've got our guppies built. I don't think I need all of you, though, do I? No, I don't. You stay here. And then let's send the guppy up there. Well, let's not send the guppy up there yet. Turn to base. There we go. We don't want to send the guppy until these guys are almost landed. The guppy's a lot faster than these cannons. And there's creeper all over this, and I don't want the guppy landing in the creeper. But as soon as these guys land, everything will be fine. Here comes the guppy. It's trying to hold out. He's not going to be able to, because he's getting pushed from... I mean, if this planet was just separate from the rest of these, if this Digitalis wasn't coming across here, this one makes just as fast as this one, and they would just kind of even out halfway in on the planet. Let's get a nullifier built. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's pull you back. Let's get a nullifier here. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Let it blow up. Alright, you move up. Let's get a nullifier there. Let's get a cannon here. Let's get another cannon up here. Let's get my bombers loaded. That'd be nice. They could really help out here, honestly. Let's just send them on a real quick bombing run. They're not full, but just a little bit of stuff here is going to make all the difference, honestly. There we go. Alright, let's get that nullifier built. Just a little bit of anti-creeper on here will help. I could always move one of these guys up there too, but of course they can't resupply, as it were. I won't have a guppy up here. I'd have to make another guppy that is anti-creeper in order to do that. I do want to think about doing... How are we doing on energy? Good. Let's do fire rate. Let's do fire range. Build speed. Alright, we're charging. My bombers have come back, and they're not ready to take off again, but I'm going to send them again. I don't have them set to auto launch at the moment. Alright, there we go. You get on there. Let's see what you do against this this stuff. As for you guys, let's move over here. Or better yet, let's move right here. And let's make some more of you. Let's make some more strafers to get through this. Oh man. We can put another one of these up here. You guys don't need to do that no more. You come over here and bomb Earth. Nice. So we need a relay. So I'm going to move you off to here, I guess. You, and you. Come here. Another guppy. Weapon nullifier. We'll make it work. Fit in there. There we go. That's what we want. And we will build a relay here, which will then allow me to relay to here, and I can relay to here once we get this destroyed. I can put a relay over here. I'm gonna destroy this. Well, how do you destroy this guy? Well, you just put a nullifier on the power zone over here, and that's how you destroy that guy. Now I'm thinking about sending my strafers, all these 4, to here. This should theoretically help cut off. Now I'm not sure if all of these guys are, I mean, they're not actually connected, so if I cut it off back here, it's gonna make a horrible mess, but it should kill all of the all of that stuff. So alright, so weapons. Oh well, let's go ahead and do a relay here, and let's do weapons nullifier there. Alright, and then that will take care of him. And we could use some more strafers. Let's go weapons. Or actually, structures, reactors. Let's get some more reactors built. Sound effects is way down. Can't even hardly hear it. There we go. That's better. Might be a little loud now. There we go. Alright. So what are you good for? Not what I want to use you for. I want you over here bombing. You, and you. Back up. You come off there. You and you can return to base. And let's see, can we fit a Titan, a Bertha on there? No. We're not to a point yet where we can put a Bertha. You can see all of this is dying because I've got all of my can I fit a Bertha? There's one. Alright. Very limited space. Alright, so let's set this to auto launch. Let's start doing that. Weapons, nullifier.